Have a seat on our mat. You're gonna cross your legs, or you can even put the bottom of your feet together. We're gonna start by sitting up nice and tall, keeping the chest lifted, lifting the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Rooting your hips down into the ground. I want you to focus on your breath right now. So you're taking a big, deep breath in. As you're breathing down to the seat of your pants. And exhale, let it out. As you're inhaling, you want to try to inhale through the nose. And on the exhale, you're exhaling through the nose. You want to try to maintain that type of breathing throughout the practice. Big deep breath in. And exhale. Your next inhale, we're going to bring our arms up towards the ceiling. Bringing our eyes, attention up to the thumbs. Move the fingertips to the ceiling. Pushing the hips down into the ground. And let's exhale, bring your left hand down by your side. You're going to take the right hand, reach over towards the left. Feel that all on the side body, moving the fingers over towards the left side of the wall. And exhale, reach further. Big deep breath in. We're going to come back up, both arms up. And exhale, placing the hand to the right side, a little bit behind your body. Reaching that left hand right over towards the right, looking up at the fingertips, moving towards the right side of the room. Exhale longer. And a big deep breath in. Both hands are back up. And exhale, we're going to take that right hand, bring it to the outside of the left leg, and we're going to give a slight twist. Trying to maintain an upright position, keeping the chest lifted, moving the chin over towards the left shoulder. Your next inhale, bring it back up to center, both arms up, eyes gazing at the thumbs. Exhale, twisting to the opposite direction, bring the left hand to the outside of the right leg, moving the chin towards the right shoulder. And big deep breath in. We're going to do this 2 more times. Inhaling up towards center, exhale, twist. Big deep breath in, back up towards the center. And exhale, twist. From here, we're going to get onto our hands and knees. I'm just going to start with some hip circles. So we're bringing the leg, the knee up to the side, and bringing the knee up behind us and back in. Big circles. What you want to try to do is keep the knee above the toes or above the foot. The hands firmly pushing the ground away from you. Inhaling as you come up. Exhaling as you come down. And you're lifting up as high as you can. Finding what your range of motion is. Let's get 3 more here. You want your arms straight but not locked. And let's get ready to switch legs. Same thing, gently using the hands to push the ground down and away, lifting that right knee up to the side, bringing it behind us, coming in. As you're doing this, I want you to focus, continue focusing on your breath, as well as bringing your belly button up and away from the floor. Taking your time, feeling your body throughout this entire process. Breathing in deeply and steadily. Get 2 more. And bring that leg down. I'm gonna bring our feet together, knees apart. I'm just gonna bring our hips back to our heels. Extending the arms out, hold here for 3 breaths. Breathing in deeply through the nose, exhaling out. Pulling your hips down towards the heels. Take 2 more breaths here. One more. And your next inhale, we're going to come up to all fours. And then from here, we'll move into downward facing dog, bringing the hips to the ceiling. Your heels are moving down towards the ground. We're going to hold here for 5 breaths. While you're holding, relax the head. Keeping your gaze on your belly button. Moving the energy of your heels down towards the ground. And the hips to the ceiling. 3 more breaths here. Inhaling. Next exhale. All that air out. Gently pulling the kneecaps up towards your hips. And let's inhale, bring it into a plank. Pulling ourselves forward. And exhale, moving the hips back up to the ceiling. Deep breath in, bring us back into a plank. And exhale. Moving the hips back to the ceiling, heels to the ground. Deep breath in, brings us back into a plank. And exhale. Pushing the hips back up to the ceiling. Inhale, brings us forward. And our next exhale, keeping the elbows close to the body, pulling our chest down to the ground. You can bring your knees to the ground if you need some assistance. And from here, we're going to straighten the arms. Tops of the feet are on the mat. You're pulling your chest forward. And stay here for about 3 breaths. We're gently pushing the ground down and away. Pulling your shoulders back towards the rear of the mat. You move the chin up to the ceiling. Let's get 2 more breaths. Relaxing your glutes. 1 more breath. And then your next exhale, you're gonna tuck your toes. The hips back up to the ceiling. Let's just walk it out right here. So you're gonna lift one heel, put it down, alternate with the other. Continue to move the hips up to the ceiling. Keep your fingers spread nice and evenly. On your next inhale, we're going to bring our right foot up to the ceiling, the right heel up to the ceiling. And exhale, bending the knee, bringing the right foot over towards the left side of the mat. Big deep breath in, brings that right heel back up to the ceiling. Just exhale, step the right foot forward. Parallel the left hand. We're gonna spin that left heel down. We're bringing both arms up. Reaching up towards the ceiling. Using the outer edge of that left foot to push yourself forward into the right knee. Moving the right knee towards the right side of the mat. And just exhale. Frame that right foot. Step both feet back. Pulling our chest back down to the ground. Inhale, pulling chest forward into the ceiling. And exhale. Hips to the ceiling, heels to the ground. Big deep breath in, bring the left heel up to the ceiling. And exhale, bending the left knee, moving the left foot over towards the right side of the mat. Big deep breath in, bring the left heel back up to the ceiling. And exhale, bring the left foot forward. Right heel spins down. Both arms come up towards the ceiling. Outer edge of the right foot, pushing yourself forward towards the top of the mat, into that left knee. And exhale. Plant both hands down, step the left leg back. Pulling our chest back down towards the ground, elbows close to the body. Tops of the feet onto the mat. Pulling the chest forward, shoulders are coming back. And exhale. Hips back up to the ceiling. Deep breath in. Right heel comes up to the ceiling. Exhale, we bend the right knee. Move the right foot over towards the left side of the mat. Big deep breath in. Extends the right leg, heel back up to the ceiling. And exhale. Stepping the right foot forward, spinning that left heel down. Moving both arms up to the ceiling. Outer edge of the foot pushing us forward into that right knee. With your hips squared off towards the top of your mat. And exhale, opening the arms out to a T. Now we're turning the hips toward the left side of the mat. Bringing your gaze over the right hand. Keeping the chest lifted. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Stepping the right foot back. Pulling the chest down to the ground. Inhale, tops of the feet onto the mat. Pulling the chest forward. Chin to the ceiling. And exhale. Toes, the hips to the ceiling. Big deep breath in, bring the left heel to the ceiling. Exhaling, bring the left foot over towards the right side of the mat as you bend the knee. Deep breath in, bring the left heel back up to the ceiling. And exhale, stepping the left foot forward. Hips facing the top of the mat, both arms moving up towards the ceiling, outer edge of the right foot, propelling you forward. Exhale, so open the arms out to a T. Gazing over the middle finger of the left hand, chest is lifted, hips are opened up towards the right side of the mat. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step that left leg back. And we're pulling the chest down. Elbows close to the body. Inhale. Bring the chest forward, chin up. Next breath. Hips to the ceiling, heels come down. Take a big deep breath in. Right heel to the ceiling. And exhale. Bending the knee, moving the right foot over towards the left side of the mat. Inhale. Right heel back up to the ceiling. And exhale. Stepping the right foot forward. Spinning that left heel down. And we're extending the arms up overhead. Remember, use the outer edge of the left foot to push us forward into this position. Using the bottom of our feet to push the ground down and away. Continue that. As you exhale, open the arms out to a T. Chest is lifted. Hips are opening up towards the left side of the mat. And on your next exhale, we're going to cartwheel the hands down. And we're going to straighten that right leg. Both hands are on the ground. I'm going to lift the left heel as high as we can to the ceiling. Finding your balance. If you need to bend your knee a bit, or create a wider base with your hand and feet, that's not a problem. Let's exhale. Step the left foot down, right leg back, pulling the chest towards the ground. Inhaling, drawing the chest forward, chin up, and exhale. Tuck the toes, bring the hips up. Inhale, left heel to the ceiling. Exhale, bending the left knee, moving the right foot over towards the right side of the mat. Inhale, left heel back up to the ceiling. And exhale, left foot forward, right heel spins down. Both arms move up. You're pushing yourself forward into that left knee. Your exhale, opening the arms out to a T, moving your fingertips away from each other in opposite directions. Next exhale, we're going to cartwheel the hands down. Extending that left leg, moving the right heel up to the ceiling. Finding a range of motion that you can control. Exhale, step the right foot down, left foot back. And we're lowering down again. Pulling the chest towards the ground. Inhale, draw the heart forward. And exhale. Heels tucked, toes tucked, heels to the ground, hips to the ceiling. Let's hold here for 3 breaths. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Remember to try to keep the breath deep and steady. So that might mean backing up the intensity just a little bit. Next inhale, right heel comes up. Exhale, bending that right knee over towards the left side of the mat. Inhale, right heel comes back up to the ceiling. Exhale, steps the right foot forward. Left heel spins down. Both arms move up towards the ceiling. Chest and hips towards the front of the mat. The top of the mat. And exhale, opening the arms up to a T. Moving the chest square to the left side of the mat. And exhale, cartwheeling the hands down. Extending that right leg, lifting the left heel up to the ceiling. And exhale, place that left foot back down. Bring the left knee to the ground. Left hand is just parallel with the right foot. And we're going to twist, opening up, bringing the right arm towards the ceiling. Exhale, bringing the right hand to the inside of the right foot. Right arm right against the right leg. We're going to twist in the opposite direction. And exhale. Place both hands down. Step the right foot back. Exhale as we lower, pulling the heart back towards the ground. Deep breath in. Pulling the shoulders back, chest forward. Exhale. Hips to the ceiling. Heels to the ground. Deep breath in, brings the left heel to the ceiling. And exhale. Right, left foot over towards the right side of the mat. Inhale, extending the heel back up to the ceiling. And exhale, step the left foot forward. Right heel spins down. Both arms moving up towards the ceiling, as if you're pushing the ceiling away with your fingertips. Exhale, opening the arms out to a T, moving the fingertips away from each other. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down, extending the left leg, bringing the right heel up to the ceiling. Exhale, bringing the right foot down, right knee comes down gently. And we're gonna twist, bringing the left arm up towards the ceiling. And exhale, left hand inside of the left foot, left arm's connected to the left arm, and we're spinning, twisting in the opposite direction. Exhale, bring both hands down, bring the foot, step the left leg back. Exhale, we're gonna pull our chest down towards the ground. Inhale, chest comes forward, chin to the ceiling. Exhale, hips up to the ceiling, heels to the ground. And a nice big deep breath, holding it for 3 breaths. In through the nose and out through the nose. Trying to follow our breath as it travels to its destination. Get one more. Your next inhale, coming into a plank. As you exhale, bringing the knees towards the ground as you walk your hands back towards your feet. Directly into a half lifted position. Hands just below the knees, extending the arms and the back straight with the chest lifted up halfway. So exhale, fold forward all the way. Relaxing the head. Gonna hang out here for a little bit, so if you want, you can grab your elbows. Just let your entire body up here hang. Take the bottom of your feet and gently move the ground away from you. Pulling your kneecaps up to the ceiling. That's going to help protect the hamstrings as you get deeper into the stretch. Shoulders relaxed. Get 2 more breaths here. Really unravel. 1 more breath, deep breath in. And then your next inhale, slowly unraveling the spine, 1 vertebrae at a time. Bringing the arms up above the head. And let's exhale, open the arms out to a T. Inhale, coming back up towards the center. Exhale, twisting over towards the right side of the mat, opening the arms out to a T. Inhaling back up to center. You're gonna take our fingertips and we're reaching up and back. Gently using your feet, push the ground down and away from you as you extend upward. Big deep breath in and exhale. On your next exhale, you're gonna release, shake that out. Still at the back of the mat. Let's bring our toes together, heels slightly apart. I'm gonna take a big deep breath in, pull our hips down towards the ground. Keeping our chest lifted. You bring your hands together, keeping the gaze on your thumbs. That'll be your focal point. Holding this position, pushing the ground away with equal force. Pull those hips down, keeping the Chest lifted, arms moving up and away from the body. Big deep breath in, and exhale. Next exhale, we're gonna fold forward over straightened legs. Chest to the knees, head towards the toes. Inhaling, lifting the chest up halfway, extending the arms in the back, moving the chin towards the front of the mat. As exhale, bring the hands down towards the ground, walking ourselves out into a plank. Exhale, pull the chest towards the ground, elbows close. Inhaling, chest comes forward. And exhale. Bring the hips to the ceiling, heels to the ground. Take a nice big deep breath in. Hold here for 3 breaths. Let's get 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Next inhale, stepping the right foot forward. Keeping that left heel up towards the ceiling, we're gonna bring both arms up towards the ceiling. And from here, we're gonna pull our left knee down as far as we can get it, while being able to come back up. Inhaling on the way up. Let's exhale on the way down. Your feet should be about shoulder width apart, so you have a stable base. And you only move as far as you can while being able to control yourself getting back up. Come up, extend that left leg. Continue moving the arms, reaching up towards the ceiling. Get 1 more. Pulling that knee down. And exhaling up. Let's frame that right foot. Stepping the right leg back. Elbows closed, pulling the chest down to the ground. Inhale. Tops of the feet onto the mat, chest forward, chin to the ceiling. Exhale. Hips up to the ceiling. And exhale. Left foot forward, right heel up, both arms up. And exhaling, pulling the right knee down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, pulling that knee down. Inhaling on the way up. Inhale, exhale down. Inhale up, let's get 2 more. Good. 1 more. Bringing that knee down, controlled. And away. Let's exhale, frame that foot. Step the left leg back. Elbows in. Bring the chest to the ground. Inhaling. Extending the arms up. So exhale. Hips up to the ceiling. 3 breaths. Breath in, and let it out. You don't need to force it out. Allow it to leave. Next inhale, we're coming into a plank. And exhale. We're gonna walk ourselves towards the top of the mat. Right into that half lifted position. Our toes are together, heels slightly apart. Moving our shoulders towards the back of the mat, chin up to the front of the mat. Just exhale, fold forward. Head is relaxed. Knees are moving to the ceiling as we get deeper and deeper. If you need to, you can place your hands on the ground by bending your knees. But once you have your hands firmly on the ground and your feet and hands are pushing the ground away from you, I want you to start to extend and lift. Move your hips and that energy in the direction of the ceiling. Even if they don't get there, we want to be intentful of moving our energy in that direction. Hold there for 2 more breaths. One more. And let's inhale, rising all the way up, bringing the arms up above the head. And exhale, arms down, shake it out. So we're at the top of the mat, facing forward. From here, I want you to turn 1/4 towards the left, opening up your legs, more than shoulder width apart. And we're gonna take a big deep breath in. Bring our arms up towards the ceiling, looking up towards our thumbs. And exhaling. Bring our hands down in front of us, shoulders and the head follow. Get to turn your toes inward slightly. Our legs are straight as possible. We're not locking out the knees. Hands are firmly on the ground. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. As you inhale, I want you to bring your hips towards the ceiling. Continue that energy. As you exhale, you're bringing your head towards the ground. Not forcing anything, just moving our energy in that direction. Allowing the body to go where it's going to go. The knees pulled up towards the hips, quadriceps are engaged. And I'm going to slowly come up, only halfway. And then from this position, you're moving your chin away from the chest. The shoulders are back. And relax. Come up slow all the way up. And we're moving back towards the top of the mat. Again, a nice big deep breath in. Arms come up. And on your next exhale, we're going to take our right foot, bring right towards the back of the mat. You bring your hands down on the inside of the left leg and gently bring that right knee to the ground, flipping the top of the foot onto the mat. And we're just gonna relax here for a few breaths, 5 breaths to be exact. So in this position here, you're gonna move your left knee over towards the left side of the mat, keeping your glutes relaxed. Gently moving your hips towards the top of the mat. And you can bring your hands walking forward. Get 3 more breaths here. Two more breaths. Exhale. Last breath. And next exhale, we're going to take our left foot, extend it back. Bring the right foot forward. Left knee comes down. Top of the left foot onto the mat. Moving our right knee out towards the right side of the mat. Our hips are moving towards the top of the mat. Glutes are relaxed. You may feel that in the inside of your hip. Outside, depends on wherever your body needs it the most is where it's gonna be felt. It's gonna be different for everybody. Breathing in deep. And exhale. Take 2 more breaths here. If you notice one side of your body is tighter than the other, days that you're not doing this, you can focus on stretching those sides out. Get a little bit more attention to them. Okay. Gently extend that right leg out. And we're gonna go down one more time, bringing the chest towards the ground, elbows are close to the body. Inhale, top to the feet onto the mat. Take a deep breath in, extending the arms, pulling the chest forward. And exhale, tucking the toes, moving your hips up to the ceiling. Holding here for 5 breaths. As you're here in this upside down V, downward dog position, allow your head to relax as you gaze at your belly button. Moving your shoulders in the direction of your hips. Allowing the chest to open up. 3 more breaths here. And we're doing all of that while gently pushing the ground away. That helps us stabilize and find extension. 2 more. One more big deep breath in. And let's exhale. You exhale, you bring the knees down towards the ground. Feet together. Let's open up the knees. We're gonna bring our hips back down towards our heels. Extend the arms out as far as we can get them. Allowing the chest to fall in between the knees, towards the ground. A nice big deep breath in. And exhale, relaxing, releasing, offering no resistance here. Allow the breath to be deep and steady. You are in control of your breath. Deep breath in. Next. Let's get 3 more breaths here. And 2 more. Through the nose. And exhale out through the nose. Next inhale, bring ourselves up to all 4s. And continue to follow through from there. Bring the chest down towards the ground. Your elbows should be below, underneath your shoulders. Hips are on the ground, tops of the feet on the mat. The head is relaxed. You're just gazing a few inches in front of your hands. Shoulders relaxed. Bringing that belly button up off the ground. We're not sucking the stomach in. We're allowing the diaphragm to push the lower abdomen out during the first phase of the breath. Second phase is the upper part of the abdomen. That's followed by an expansion of the chest for the third final phase. Release that air. Get 2 more breaths here. And on your next exhale, I'm going to bring our head down towards our hands. Still laying down on our stomachs, and we're going to bring our right knee up to the side. Actually, I'll show you a little. Start with my left knee. So you bring your left knee up, right leg is straight. You're just relaxing your head on your arms, turning towards the opposite direction of whatever knee you have up at this point. And just taking a nice big deep breath in. And exhale, letting that air leave the body. Find wherever you're feeling the strongest sensation. Watch your breath as it travels to that spot. Three more breaths here. Next exhale, let's extend that left leg out. Whatever leg you had out, we're gonna bring it back down and we're gonna switch. My right leg is coming up, right knee is bent. Relaxing my head down on my arms, turning my head opposite direction of that right knee. Breathing in deeply through the nose. And exhaling. Big deep breath in. And exhale. Three more. Two more. One more big deep breath. Exhale. Let's extend that right leg out. We're going to flip over into our backs. Here, let's tuck our shoulders underneath our bodies, turning your palms up towards the ceiling. Heels together, allowing the toes just to fall out to the side. Lifting the chest. And we're inviting stillness here. Be as still as possible without restricting our breathing. Just allow your body to be supported by the ground. Each breath, you're melting deeper and deeper into the floor. I'm going to breathe in deep through the nose. Exhale, letting it out. Start to wiggle our fingers and our toes. And that energy return back to our bodies. Arms up towards the ceiling, reaching towards the ceiling, fingertips to the ceiling, wiggling. And let's give ourselves a round of applause for another great session. Hope it was enjoyed.
Yes. Excellent, excellent. Hey, how'd you guys do? How'd you like that class? Was that really invigorating? Sometimes you wake up, sometimes you come out and you're like, I don't feel like doing it. But when you get it done, it feels so much better, doesn't it? Right? It feels so much better. Sometimes you have days where you feel a little sluggish. Sometimes you have a hard day at work or whatever, and you're like, oh, I don't feel like working out. But when you push your body, when you push yourself to do it, and the blood starts to flow,
Yes.
and all of a sudden, you get that burst of energy, like I can do this, you know? And that's what we need to do. Sometimes we need to push ourselves. We do. Sometimes it's just not automatic. But when you make the effort, you get the benefit from it. And that's why, for those of you who show up, you have to show up to get the benefit, you know? And it's important because functional fitness, you guys know how much I believe in it. It's so powerful, such a powerful program.
Awesome.
If you see people today, a lot of times you see people walking around or they have walkers or cane. And some of these people, they're not very old. I'm saying they're maybe in their 40s and 50s, okay? But they are basically using a walker to get around. And their posture, they're usually bending over, am I right? And when you do that, you're stressing your lower back quite a bit. Just like someone who has large, abdominals, big gut, they're stressing their lower back as well. The lower back muscles are being stressed. And that's why functional fitness is so powerful. It can help with those lower back muscles, okay? It gives you the ability to stretch. It helps your hamstring muscles, which also supports your lower back. It helps your lower back. So that's why functional fitness is something that I would like for everyone to do. Because what you're doing, you're strengthening your body that you use for daily activities. So many of us work out, right? So many of us who do work out, let's put it that way, okay? But when it comes to doing everyday daily tasks, we injure ourselves, but yet we're working out every day. What's the sense of working out if you're not going to be able to perform daily activities? That's why functional fitness, when you're reaching, you're stretching, right? When you're bending over, okay? You're also stretching your hamstring muscles, right? When you're squatting, you're sitting, you're squatting. It's so important. Or you're twisting. These exercises have purpose. And that's why I'm glad that we are able to incorporate it. Because on Tuesday, you have the high energy, the cardio, the movement, which is amazing, which is awesome. But on Thursday, the exercises are more methodical. There's a method, there's more purpose for it, okay? And we try to make sure that everyone can do these exercises because it's going to make you feel better. It's going to increase the muscle flow. It's going to help your posture, which is so important. It's going to help your posture. It's also going to improve your flexibility. It's going to also help you to reduce stress. All these things, these type of exercises will do for you. And also burn fat. Because as you build muscle, again, you burn fat more efficiently. So it's a method to this. Okay, so we're not just throwing exercises out there for you. If you do it, you're going to see a difference. And if you combine it with eating healthy, okay, with cutting back on the sugar. I sent an email out this evening about how over 100 years ago, the average person consumed about 12 pounds of sugar. 12 pounds, that's it, all year. Wow. But now the average person consumes 150 pounds of sugar.
Yeah.
And what has increased during that time? Cancer, heart disease, obesity, diabetes, dementia, Alzheimer's. All of these diseases has something to do with our lifestyle, our diet, and sugar plays a major role. Cancer feeds on sugar, all right? It loves sugar, and we're eating more of it. So that's why I'm saying we have to be mindful of what we're eating, mindful of how we're moving. You know, when I was in the military, I was told by one of my superior officers, you know, I was always into boxing and martial arts, even in the military. And he looked at me, he said, you know, Fergie, my name is Ferguson. Fergie, when you're my age, man, it's gonna all fall apart. So I'm 21 at the time. He's 26. And I'm like, wow, I got 5 years to hold it together before I start looking like him. But it never happened. I never looked like him. Why? Because I've always felt and took care of my body and realized that if you take care of your body will take care of you. So if all you have to do is train your body right, eat right. Am I perfect? No, I made a lot of mistakes along the way. But there's a saying, muscle has memory. So if I fall off the wagon, I get back on it. If I have bad diets for a month or two, I clean up my diet. Boom. I sent another, the same email I sent out, talked about balance. And it talked about how if you abuse your body, you can bring your body, you can restore balance back to your body by taking care of your body. So no matter how badly we treated our body in the past, you can still restore balance by taking care of it now. So, and that's what this is all about. Take care, forget the past, what was done wrong. Let's do what's right and take care of our bodies. Because again, it's a challenge during this time of the year as it gets cooler. Most people start hibernating in the winter. They put on more clothing in the winter because they want to hide they want to hide certain the sins from not eating healthy. And it's easier because everybody's putting on coats, so you don't know what's going on underneath, right? So we always have this happening. It never fails. But what if this year, again, could be different, and we continue on this path of health? Because we know it's going to help us. We all have goals, right? We have things that we want to accomplish in life, but you cannot accomplish it properly if you don't take care of your health. Health has got to be the #1 priority. And doing these exercises and eating healthy will get you there. Walking on a regular basis will also help you. So we have what it takes. It's up to us to use it. We know what we need to do because we all have goals. We have things that we want to accomplish in the years ahead. But if we don't take care of our bodies, we're not going to be able to accomplish those goals. All right. So all I want you guys to do is think about that. And I'm going to be sending out this recording so that for those of you who are not on the call today, will still be able to take the class. Functional fitness is something that we all should be doing, right? And also, I want you to think about how you're eating. Could you put aside those extra pizzas or those extra Happy Meals, whatever it is that causing the issues? Okay, we've got to think about this. Our bodies are from God. I mean, it's really a gift. But if you don't take care of that gift, what are we going to do? What will you become? All right. So we don't want to be a statistic. Okay. Again, someone who, okay, I used to exercise, now I fell off the wagon. Get back on the wagon. The wagon's it's there for you. Get back on there. Let's make it happen. And I'm hoping that if you look at yourself from last year to this year, that you've seen a significant improvement in your health. That's important. So you always have to look and say, okay, where was I before at this time? Am I better off now than I was then? And I hope that you will say yes, that you're better off now than you were then. Because it's all about progress, not perfection, but it's progress, making progress, okay? And at this time, I just want to say that my assistant, my right-hand person, Donna, is actually leaving us for 2 weeks. She's going to Los Angeles, and then she has the nerve to go to Hawaii. Wait, what the heck? I'm like, take us all, let's all go to Hawaii. Take this whole Zoom, let's go, let's do this program in Hawaii.
Yeah.
But no, she said, no, this is her for her. She don't want anything to do with me or anybody else around here. So we're gonna miss her, you know, because she keeps me on track with the time and she makes sure the recording is done, but she promised to lend her son to help me out. So I'm thankful for that. Okay. But yeah, so we're gonna miss her, but she's gonna be working out while she's there, I'm sure. And again, the weather's gonna be warmer. She won't be thinking much about us, but that's okay. I wouldn't think about me either if I was. But okay, so I just want to make that brief announcement about Donna. So we're gonna miss you, Donna. Take care. But I'll be in touch with you before you leave. You're leaving next Tuesday, I believe, right? Right, so I'll be in touch. But I just want you guys to know that we're here for you. And now I know that it hasn't been a lot of us on these Zoom calls. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be reaching out just to chat with you guys for a moment. I want to know exactly where you are and where do you want to be, okay? So you can expect to get a call from me between Friday and Sunday. And again, as always, if it goes to voicemail, I get it. You don't want to talk to me, but that's all right. You know, I'm going to leave a message anyway and give you to Monday to get back in touch with me, you know? But I just want to see, because I know I haven't spoken with you guys at all during this session, this particular program, but I want to see where you're at, what you're trying to do. Because sometimes if I can give you that specialized, advice that's more geared towards you, that helps, okay? Because I also know that when I'm having a program like this, you have some people who are new, some who are, veterans in there, you can't really speak to everybody the same way, because some people are just getting started, so that's why I think it's helpful to just reach out to them directly and just see where they're at and encourage them to keep going. You guys have been on, most of you anyway, for a couple, 2 or 3 sessions, 2 or 3 programs, which is great. And you're well on your way. You've lost what, 10 to 20 pounds in 6 weeks because you get it. You took the necessary steps. You even incorporated intermittent fasting that you found to be a very powerful tool when it comes to weight loss and reducing chronic disease. It is so powerful. And I haven't even begun to talk about it much with this program, but you guys know the power of it. And I'm sure that you're still incorporating it into your program, because that's the key. When you learn that how you eat and what you eat and when you eat makes a difference, how it keeps the insulin levels in check when you're not feeding it the glycogen, the glucose, how the insulin level stays low. So does the blood pressure. So does your blood sugar, and that's the key to getting rid of diabetes. That's the key to getting rid of obesity. All right, it's learning how your blood sugar works, learn how the insulin levels work. Intermittent fasting will definitely get you there. And again, it helps to get rid of even diseases like dementia and Alzheimer's. A lot of that has to do with the sugar and our diet. Imagine changing that, what you can do. There's so much you can do. And even with cancer, we know that cancer thrive on lack of oxygen. You don't have a lot of oxygen in your blood, cancer can thrive in an environment like that. And so we want to keep our blood full of oxygen. And then you do that by eating healthy, going out for walks, getting the oxygen into your lungs. Those are the ways to keep cancer and other diseases at bay, by filling your blood with oxygen, okay? Cancer cannot live in an oxygenated environment, and that's a fact. So these are things we want to be mindful of. So we know that this is the key to a healthier life, in many ways to a longer life, by knowing how to treat your body, knowing how to take care of that body. Because if you take care of it, that body's going to take care of you. And that's how it works. It's a two-way street. I help you, you help me. It works that way. And I love that, okay? And again, love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, who's gonna love you, right? So love yourself first, and you love yourself by taking care of yourself. That's the best way. And that's basically all I have for today. And I'm hoping that I'm gonna send the recordings out by tomorrow morning. This recording and the one from Tuesday with the Sulca Fitness, everyone just loves, right? And so I want you guys to take those classes over during the weekend. Continue doing it and continue, and also walk. Now, I know that my friend Liz here likes to swim, but I don't think she's by the pool, so she might not be swimming, but you can definitely do the walking, and you can definitely take the class over. And there's a lot that you can do. I know, Vern, you also do the kickboxing classes online and stuff like that. There's a lot you can do online. All you need is the desire to do it, okay? The desire. But that's what we want to give you, motivate you to have the desire to want to see a change. Continue on the path that you're on. Because again, you've lost weight, you've lost inches, you reduce your blood pressure, blood glucose levels. You don't want to stop, because when you stop, it'll just go right back up, all right? And we don't want the time of the year to be the reason why we fell off the wagon. But imagine where you would be if you just kept on going, and by next year, you're like, beach body ready. Am I right? Beach body ready, baby. There's nothing wrong with that. All right. So if you guys don't have any questions of me, of the program, before I let you go, any questions at all? Speak your piece. Speak now, if ever hold your peace.
Okay.
Anything you want to say?
And wait for the phone call.
Wait for the phone call. Okay. It's coming. Trust me. It's a phone call is coming. Anything you want to say to Donna? Like, how dare you leave us?
Enjoy.
A great time, memorable time.
Yeah. Miss us, please.
Take pictures and share.
Yeah. Well, that I'm sure she'll do. Yeah, you have to tell her that. She'll be glad to rub it in our faces, but that's okay.
Make sure you get to go work out there on the beach.
On the beach. Yes. Okay, so look, you guys have a wonderful weekend.
Yeah.
I will be in touch. I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday of next week. But by then, you should have other activities going on. You would have moved that body. You have eaten better. All the things that I need to find out that you're doing. And I'll have a pad next to me.
Thank you.
Okay,
Okay?
thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
God bless you guys. Have a wonderful weekend.
You
Great job, everybody.